Welcome back to Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast. I'm your host, Cassius Clee. We are back in the studios of Industry City, Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
What's up, Onyx?
What's good, son?
How'd you doing your picks, man?
Yo, yesterday was a bad week for
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah, I had a bad week.
Damn.
Man.
That shit-
Everybody was trash.
My shit was horrendous. I think I got 2 wins.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was an old type of week too. That's the crazy part. Like
Ravens.
if he goes by like what he was doing,
He averaged about 2 wins.
I would have caught up to everybody.
This man became a verb all of a sudden, bro. I'm having an O week. Stokes, what's the records right now? The Snake
No
post
one
that?
knows.
Snake is up,
He don't
Bob.
post
I think
about Monday.
he's up by 1, and then me and you are tied at 121. Snake is
That's not recent. He didn't.
He doesn't update
he
it
didn't.
until
Yeah, he didn't do the
Yeah.
Monday night game
Yeah.
yet.
All right. So before we move on, we want to talk about this Patriots-Raiders game. Go ahead, Ponix. I know you were watching it, right? The dumbest play you ever saw in your life?
You see,
Close.
it's crazy because last week we ended Stokes saying like the Raiders are doing everything to not win a game, right? I don't know what you call for that to happen.
Yo,
I don't even know. Like,
Raiders tried to lose that game
even
too.
as
Again.
But my whole thing is they didn't try hard enough.
Well, they had help. They had help from the fucking.
I looked at the play. I sat with it. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to understand like where the instinct to do that comes into play.
Yo, that guy.
Nah.
It should never come into play.
Yo, is
the
that
first
guy a
guy.
good
You're
player?
not losing.
Nah, the first guy set him up. He had
But-
him happy.
But regardless, you're not losing. You're not losing.
Yo, they should cut the guy that
they
did
kept
that
talking
pass.
about exactly.
should
They kept
cut
talking
him.
about how Miami did it. But I'm
Come on.
like, yo, they were losing. It was a last ditch effort. It was a, you feel me?
Yo, you had to hear the announcers for the
But
Raiders.
it's like
It was going.
I thought when Pittsburgh did it earlier this year, that was the only time I was gonna see that bullshit. You feel me? Whenever they start pitching, I'm changing the channel. You feel me?
Somebody's just gonna get hurt.
But
It
it's
works
just like
once every 10
for
years.
y'all to
that
be
shit works.
tied.
Yeah, it's bad.
It only worked twice in history.
Why you think that
Go
was?
down.
What was
It
that
happened
gonna
once
do?
in
though?
college, and then the Nashville one, the Tennessee one, when he threw it to the tight end.
Oh,
It was just
what's that?
one lateral though.
What they call that? The what's
Music
it called?
City Miracle.
Yeah, Music City
But
Miracle.
you see what I'm saying? Whenever you start throwing multiple, and
then-
then on top of it, think about it. Y'all moving. Y'all first guy he got a couple yards, right? Cool.
You
Cool,
throw it
right?
backwards 10.
Take the win. They take that.
Yo, you get 4 yards to throw
How
it
you
back
throw
another
it back?
10.
Yeah, he threw like a
He threw it back.
30-yard pass backwards.
And your man caught
was
it
like,
clean.
who's open?
Yo, he
Who's
caught
open?
it clean. Like,
You
What
saw
do you
that shit,
think?
Dirk?
What do
Yo,
you
Dirk,
think
you
is
saw it?
going to happen? Son?
Yo,
He was
crazy.
like, who's open?
Yo, they said that might be the worst. It's not Mike. That's the worst play I've ever seen in my life.
What would have happened if
Somebody
they
Just
just
go to
Man
overtime.
overtook
That's
the
it.
butt
Just go to
fumble, son.
overtime.
It's
Not like the game is over
But then
if
they
you
were
get
saying
hit.
too,
It ain't like you
Stokes,
down.
why
You
you
down.
not
You down
losing?
6 or you need 6.
You're not losing. It's not the Super Bowl. There's no reason. There's no excuse
think
for you to even think to do that.
I think he
was
just got
that
caught
the-
up in his emotions.
Nah, he
yo.
just needed
caught up.
never
That's
play
worse than
football
a butt
again,
fumble?
bro.
That's worse than what?
That's worse than the butt fumble. Well,
100%.
by far.
The butt fumble wasn't
100%.
for a loss. It's just a stupid.
No.
It was
It's
just
just a dumb play.
Yeah.
It's not even
It
a
happens.
set. You know,
that shit was
this
all
play,
in one, yo.
This play is gonna
Bro.
stand
The
by
worst.
itself.
Nobody's
Ever.
gonna do it
Time,
again.
son.
Nobody's gonna do anything
Ever.
stupid that
Ever.
again.
But
It's
yo,
at
because
home.
of this.
It's
Set
at
a new
home. The crowd
standard.
is going crazy.
That was.
Announcers going crazy.
Oh, that was in New England.
No,
That
that
was
was in
in
Las
Ra-
Vegas.
Ravens.
Oh. I thought you meant
But
it was.
yo, why didn't Belichick just have Mac Jones kneel and go into overtime?
Y'all tell you this.
No,
I tell
that
you
was
this.
the kick.
I tell you this. If I'm the owner today,
No, he handed it off to
everybody
him.
getting fined. I'm
Yo,
finding a reason.
The
to
last dude that
Hail
threw
Mary
that,
or
the
something.
last lateral
But
should be fine. I mean, should be cut.
yeah,
the
but
first
I'm
guy.
saying,
The
he
first
did
guy
that.
set it off. Yo, Rudy, if we were playing and I lateral to you, you'd have been like, oh shit, this what we doing, son? And you'd have been like, yo, we just kept doing it.
But the dude threw a horrible lateral, man.
He threw it straight to him.
Yes, exactly.
I blame- no,
He-
I blame
he
the
had
first
to be
kid.
point shaving, son. They
What
need
did
to
he
investigate that
do?
dude.
Nah, I
son.
blame
Nah, he
the
made a
first
last
kid, yo.
minute decision. He was in
And
the air and he threw
And then I
it.
heard somebody.
That's what
I heard
happened. He was
somebody
in the air.
say. I heard somebody say, "Oh, Mac Jones should have been more of a threat to do what? To do what?
The man
He
6'4",
was gonna take it back.
That's what I'm saying.
Stomped
Why
him
you
out.
throwing
What?
it back to Mac Jones?
Well,
Was he gonna throw it
exactly.
forward?
I don't. Yo, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
that was
Yeah, I'm
dumb.
happy. I'm happy it happened to
I'm
Belichick.
So wait,
glad-
Scott,
That was the
you
dumbest thing
blame-
I've ever
I'm
seen.
glad that was
bro.
not the Cowboys. I'll tell you that right now.
Patriots
Oh
running
shit! I
back.
wouldn't be here today if that was the Cowboys, man.
Bro, you should have.
Ramondre
I would not show up
Scott was
today,
the running
son.
back. You blame him.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
set
It'd
it
have
off.
just
He
been a
set it
mic
off.
in my hat sitting here.
Set it off, man.
I'd put my hat on
Jacoby
the mic.
Myers, he's got to be sick to his stomach, man. He's
I'ma
going to
tell
be
you this, though.
synonymous with this play, man.
That's one of those things that everybody watching, they froze because everybody's looking like this. Nobody's saying get down.
Yo, what
Everybody
are
just
you
like, yo, what are these dudes
doing?
doing?
Like, what kind
By
of
the time
play
you
is
figure
this?
out what
They had
they're
a
doing,
tight game, man.
it's over, son.
And I don't even think Taylor Jones is even playing defense. He just like
He's just
standing
looking.
there.
He's like,
and he,
Oh,
oh,
shit,
shit. He throwing it to me.
Oh, really?
Yo, you think Chandler Jones
that's crazy.
strung on
He's
Mac
like-
Jones, or when Mac Jones gave a half-ass effort to try to tackle him?
Nah, he's
Nah,
strong. He's
man.
strong on him,
He
bro.
wasn't gonna take. He was never gonna.
Yeah.
This
He was
dude,
like,
like,
as soon as he caught the ball, he was like, oh, they done
Bro.
fucked up. As soon as he
He
caught, he
had
was
one
like,
person in front of him, and it was the quarterback.
He
Yeah,
was
there's
like,
no
oh.
way, yo.
Yo,
There's no way.
and
He's
then
like,
on top of it,
stop it
on
up.
top of it, you're not even talking about like a quarterback. You're talking about fucking Mac Jones.
It wasn't like Cam was
I
there.
give
He
him a
had
head
his
start.
guard
He
his
still
legs,
can't
son.
do
Rudy brought up,
nothing,
he's
bro.
like,
He's
they should
like,
have threw a
get the
Hail
fuck outta
Mary.
here.
I think
Oh my
The
god.
too
field,
far.
the field position, and plus he doesn't have the arm.
Oh man.
It's a regular play, man. You just run it.
He just
But
got
yo,
ready
ready
for
for
the
Yo,
whole
just
time.
go into overtime.
The
That's it.
Patriots are synonymous with being this so-called attention to detail, very
That's why I'm so
button
surprised.
up.
Nah, man.
That's
And
why I'm
then this
happy it
happens?
happened to Belichick, man.
But yo,
Yo.
you mentioned something earlier too. The arrogance of Bill Belichick to have a special teams coach
Right.
and a defensive coordinator
Call the
calling
offense.
offensive plays.
You know when that didn't
It is arrogant, bro. You
who
just,
did that?
not
Somebody in Philly
qualified for
did
that.
that.
Then he got sons on his staff, and
His son is the defensive coordinator.
But how long has it been like that?
His son is defensive
like,
coordinator,
like
son.
his son been on his staff for a minute, but
Yo,
his son got
man.
promoted.
As arrogant as it could be,
I mean,
nobody ever writes this shit up.
if they
You
were
don't. You
winning,
can't even imagine that this shit was gonna.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
not even
I ain't
like
gonna
a.
front.
Yeah, he made
That
the
was-
Cowboys game look
Yeah, I
like
know.
a.
Yeah, definitely. He
Because-
definitely put y'all in the back burner.
Y'all can look at it, but y'all just lost by 6. You know, it was a good game.
Yeah, this one is.
What is that?
Such a game, yo.
What is that?
Yeah,
What is that?
I'm not gonna lie.
I never.
That was very entertaining, man.
I'm
What
telling
is
you
Just
right
glad
now.
I wasn't.
Bro.
I
Yeah, I
wasn't
heard,
my
I'm
team.
I heard that you screaming. You and Toast and
yeah, man, was
you Toast and Malik was
Eli,
screaming
yeah.
all day.
Yo, son, if
I
that
couldn't believe what I was
ever
watching, yo.
fucking happened to the Cowboys, I'm telling you, any of y'all niggas bring
Yo,
that shit up. We
it's
Yo, I
fighting.
promise
We
you,
gotta fight.
if it happens, if something like
Now
this,
you,
if something like this happens to the Cowboys,
Bro.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm doing on the episode.
he would not have been able to take it, Joe.
Yo,
I'm literally
he'd checked
gonna
out.
sit here.
He would have literally quit the
oh,
Cowboys.
you saw it in real
Oh,
time?
you would have to.
Yeah,
He
so
would've
the
quit
real
him.
time.
You have
yeah.
to.
I promise you.
Yo, let me
Yo,
tell you
would've
something
been
right
like,
now.
yo,
Like seeing something like that in real time, man.
Yo, I
There's
wanna-
nothing like it.
Right now, I want to. NFL need an expansion team to come in because that would be my new squad. Because I'm so done with this Cowboy. Yo, Scott, we've been irrelevant for 30 years
And y'all
now.
gonna keep doing it. 31. Make it 31.
It's Jerry Jones, man.
I know, son.
Should have never fired
Jimmy
Jimmy
Johnson.
Johnson. Man.
We would have had 10 Super Bowls with Jimmy Johnson.
At least
yo.
4.
Y'all would have been
At
New
least
England
4.
before New England.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway,
But yeah,
Now
I wanted
y'all similar. Y'all closer to this New England.
yeah, right. no, New England overtook us with that shit, yo.
For the week.
That was it. Yeah, I think for like the season, son.
That play alone, son, just disqualified them from the
Yo,
playoffs.
Yo,
son.
yo, they should even make. They could make the playoffs still. I hope
It's
not.
they got like a 30% chance.
Oh man,
it suppressed every other bad loss that happened this week.
Yo, everybody would be on the chopping block.
that what
bro.
you call a loss was
Everyone.
bad too. That Baltimore loss was bad too in Cleveland. They,
Still, it's
I
not
know.
even close
I know.
to this Patriot loss, kid.
I know, man.
The only thing that could probably
Yeah.
be mentioned somewhat is the Colts giving them 33, but then that's forgotten, man.
Yeah, every day there was
Bro,
a worse loss, man.
But that's the craziest thing.
Like,
Like,
yo, I'm gonna outdo them
with
motherfuckers.
all the bullshit that happened this week in football,
Oh,
How
man.
do you guys think to do this? Like how?
Yo, I
it was
thanked
so
them.
easy to
A
not
tie
just to
game,
have a
man.
calm
Yo,
game.
It was a tie game.
It was so
Entertainment.
easy.
There was no risk, no reward with that.
Exactly.
Finest, man.
Y'all knew y'all wasn't gonna get a touchdown,
Couldn't happen at a better time, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
I
You have
love it,
Matt
yo.
Ryan. Matt Ryan. Now he holds the record.
His
feel bad
wife,
for
his
him,
wife
man.
posted something on
I feel bad for
Twitter
him.
too today.
That's the worst loss in Super Bowl history and now in regular season history.
All right.
Yo, real quick.
This
though,
might be the worst loss of all time.
Russell Wilson didn't start, and the Broncos decide to win this week.
Of course.
Brett Rippon gets the win.
I don't even know who that is.
That's what happens, man.
Yo,
But that just goes to show you Russell.
they're playing
Russell-
Arizona. I picked the
Arizona.
Broncos anyway. I think
But
that's the
Colt
one of the
McCoy
two
got
I
hurt.
got right.
Yeah, I just couldn't pick Denver anymore. Denver been
Yeah, I picked them because they had a back.
Killing me this
I can't
whole year.
pick Mick. What's his dude name? Mick.
McCoy.
Yeah,
But he
not
got hurt.
McCoy. It was Well, even if it was McCoy, somebody who came in for
I
him.
don't even know what I picked. bro.
Yeah, I can't. I couldn't even pick that, yo.
I just know that if I bet, this is why I don't bet on football. Because if I was to bet, y'all
You
wouldn't
should bet
see
on
me for the next 2 weeks. man.
Football's the best sport to bet on.
Yeah,
bro.
football.
All right, think about the people that was like, yo, I got people can bet like, the game's going into OT.
That's true.
Imagine you sitting there like, yo, all right, cool, like the game's going to OT, I'm about to win,
Yo,
and then you see that.
Yo, I picked
sorry.
the.
We gotta get to these picks,
Third string, I
man.
know, but third string quarterback for the Cardinals was Trace McSorley.
McSorley. That's who was in the game. That sounds like I'm not because he got hurt.
I
Remember,
don't think I picked the card.
Colt McCoy got hurt
I
in
know.
that game. He came in for Kyler Murray last week. So I was like, there's no way I'm picking them. Well, with the spread with football, I picked Minnesota in that game to win by 4. And when it went to overtime, I knew I was done. I knew they was gonna kick a field goal. Just knew it.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a great
Shit
comeback.
like that don't get you tight.
Yeah, I was like mad because they were down 33
What do
nothing.
we do?
And then they got back in the game. And I was like, yo, they're going to do this.
doing?
What was the game at half? What was the
33
score?
nothing.
33-0.
At half.
At half, 33 nothing.
Let's get to these picks, man.
Glad that wasn't Cowboys either. son. All right, Danny, let's start these picks.
All right, so the first
Rapid speed.
game
Yeah,
we
let's
got here
go
is a
through this.
Thursday night game. It's actually an interesting game. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the New York Jets, with the Jets being at home and the Jets being favored by 1.
Not interested. I'm gonna go Jack.
Who you got, Rudy?
Damn, man. Is what you call it gonna if
Mike White's not playing. It's too close. He's not gonna be ready.
so I gotta go Jags.
You really think if he was playing?
No, Mike White was playing, they'll have a good chance. Yo,
Going with my new team, Jags.
Guys,
Yo, that receiver that scored 3 touchdowns he's gonna get a big contract off of the Cowboys.
They all do.
who you
That's
got,
just-
Mike?
He's not even acting. He's the 3rd best receiver.
Yeah,
he
I
looked
got the
like
Jaguars.
he looked
I
like
got
Deb
Jags
Tell
as well.
Owens, yo.
All right, so
Next
next
one.
game we got the Atlanta Falcons versus the Baltimore Ravens.
I would
with the Ravens
never
being at home
In my life,
and the
pick
Ravens
the
being
fucking.
favored at 7. Being favored by 7 points.
Who we got again?
Who?
I'll never pick the
Ravens
Falcons
and
unless
Falcons.
they playing at home against the 49ers.
Who you got, Ponix?
For some reason, they beat the 49ers every year they come to Atlanta.
Who you got, Ponix?
Yo, listen. After what I seen Baltimore do last week, I'm picking the Falcons.
I'm going Ravens.
Who you got, Scott?
Falcons.
Can't pick.
Who you got, Rudy?
Got Ravens.
Y'all see how the Falcons look yesterday?
You see how
saw
Baltimore
him?
look?
I got
What?
Ravens.
Going with B-More. That's right.
All right. So next game we got the Detroit Lions versus the Carolina Panthers, with the Panthers being at home and Detroit being favored by 2.5.
This is a game Carolina.
Who you got,
will win
Rudy?
too.
I'm going with golf. The Lions.
Who you got, O?
Golf looking good.
Golf looking
Oh,
good.
yeah, I'm going Mad Lions.
Yeah,
Gotta take it
give me
easy.
Detroit, Stokes.
Who you got, Ponix?
Detroit.
Yeah, I got the Lions as well. They're on the streak right now. All right, so the next game we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Chicago Bears, with the Bears being at home and the Bills being favored by 8.5.
Let me ask
Who
you
you
a
got,
question
Ponix?
though, man. With that, it's about this game. Was that a Chicago being good or Eagles looking bad yesterday?
The Eagles looking bad. Chicago.
That was a close game, man.
That's
Your
as
man
good as
Fields-
Chicago can play, though.
Fields was bugging out yesterday
But I
too,
think that's
man.
the thing,
You
too.
got hurt.
That's as good as
Yeah.
Chicago can play.
Fields got hurt again?
Yeah.
Left the
He
game.
wasn't supposed to be playing.
Is he
anyway.
playing? Is he
They
playing
shut
this
him
week?
down for the season.
They don't have an
What are they playing
offensive
for?
lines, man.
But I don't even know what they playing him for. They not playing for anything.
They
He
might-
need reps,
You're
man.
right.
This is the best
Like-
time for him to get reps.
They gonna fuck him
But
up. before-
exactly, because they have no line.
Oh,
So who's the
oh,
backup
wow.
for?
Now they
Damn, yo.
understand the concept.
Andy Dalton is the backup,
Wow.
right? For the Bears? No, Andy
Well,
Dalton's
Fields
on
I
is
the
a
understand
franchise
the concept
quarterback.
now.
Hey, listen, you know I always roll with you, pause, with that Carolina thing.
You got the Bills, man. Until Josh Allen get fucked up, I'm gonna keep it.
Trevor Siemian, he looked awful against the Jets a couple weeks ago. That's the backup for the Bears.
Oh, Bills.
All right, so Ponix, who you got?
The Bills.
Yeah,
Scott?
I don't think the Bears
Give me the Bills.
got that
Really?
quarterback's interest.
I'm going with the Bears.
I think on a good week.
All right,
they
I
can
got the
score
Bills.
24,
All right, so next game,
so. It's crazy.
we got the New Orleans Saints versus
This
the
is a
Cleveland
nasty
Browns. With
Dude,
the Browns being at
Brown.
home and being favored by 3.
You know what's
Dude
crazy?
Brown.
What you
The
got?
Browns.
You got Browns. Who you got, Scott?
Deshaun. Yeah, give me the Browns, kid. I like Deshaun.
He getting better week by week.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
They need.
This is his
Yes.
preseason, basically.
Yeah.
Well, they know the Saints need to go back to 30 for 30, and I think they would win. But I'm picking the Browns. 30 for 30. That's your man from Florida State. What's his name? Jameis Winston. He had
You're not
30
gonna put him-
picks
Yeah.
and 30 touchdowns in 1 year. That's 30 for 30.
Or you call him 30 for 30.
Yeah, that's what somebody on Tampa Bay
Yo,
called
he's the
him
most
that.
confusing quarterback of all
Yeah,
time,
he'll
bro.
He'll
I
look
don't-
amazing, and then he'll just
Look,
throw the
Yeah,
dumbest
he's the
pick.
Black Romo,
bro,
son.
I don't get it. Yeah.
So you
He's
got
the Black Romo.
You got the Browns, oh?
Yeah, I got the Browns.
What you got, Rudy?
Call him the black.
I got the
Roll.
Browns.
Nah, it might be. Dude.
Yeah, I got the Browns as well. All right, so the next game we got the Seattle Seahawks
I'm never picking against.
versus
Just
the Kansas City Chiefs.
just keep going,
Chiefs
man.
being at home.
Yeah, listen.
Just skip that
Skip
game.
me,
By
man.
9.5.
Skip me.
Kansas
You know,
City.
Rudy, who
guy's-
you got? 'Cause-
I got Seahawks.
Hey, they're
Yeah, I knew
they're
you
favored
were
by
going.
9.5.
You ain't say your
yeah.
I
famous
like
line.
Gino, kid. Gino.
They're coming back to earth, though.
Nah,
For
they all right.
sure. For sure.
That defense is showing
Yo,
who
Nah, it's
they
not
really
Gino's
were.
fault, but I'm
Yeah, I
just
know,
saying
but I'm
it's a
saying
team.
the defense is showing who they really are, which
Yeah.
is terrible.
So Rudy's the only one that got the Seahawks. So
Yeah, you can keep
this
that.
is- Yeah.
Yo, Kansas City be playing like suspect for last
And they get it
2
still
weeks,
win.
kid.
Yo.
Now you know what they're doing? They toying with the playbook, man.
That's it.
Yeah, they trying some things, man. I'm telling you, the
That's it,
playoffs,
bro.
when the
They
playoffs
know-
come, they're going to be doing some BS.
it's
Because
like-
that
it's
running
like-
back is nice, too, man.
It's like they play like
Yo, they got They picked up Melvin Gordon too.
they did.
What did he
did,
do
they
yesterday?
They
did.
better just not give him the ball in the
Melvin
clutch.
Gordon.
Fact.
Nah, I don't
He
think,
gonna
I don't think he
fumble.
contributed
Oh, I
that
have
much.
to
but I'm just
lie.
saying they have him
I
on
had to
deck.
lie, yo, that guy's crazy.
Yeah,
son.
law of averages
I
is
don't
he
get
gonna
how he
fumble.
did that though. He was good.
Yeah, I know.
The defense.
But he
the only
still
thing
always
that's
fumbled,
questionable-
too. He
He
still had
wasn't
that.
that bad though.
Not like what's been happening like the last few years, man.
Their defense is still suspect.
Yo, you know
though.
how they play? They play like. You ever seen somebody that don't care about shit because they can always replace it, like with bread, like money? That's how they play football, son. Like, yo, we don't care if we down by 21. We'll come back.
And his
Yeah.
interceptions never hurt him.
Bro, it's like all right,
They
cool. That's the
never heard
only one you're gonna
Yo.
catch tonight.
He's the first quarterback that you could make an argument for, in my opinion, that interceptions are overrated.
For sure.
It never happens at a crucial time, except the one against the Colts when they lost to the Colts. That's a bad L.
Yeah, it was.
But that was in the end of the last drive. But you just knew they were gonna win
Bro,
when he
I-
got the ball.
It's crazy because look, out of 17 games, right? He already lost his average of two bad losses. He already lost them. The Bengals, and the Colts. After that, do you really see him playing bad?
And the Bills, they lost to the Bills.
Oh,
too.
they lost it, but he didn't play shit.
he didn't play bad,
He didn't
no.
play bad.
Yeah.
All right, your
All right,
squad,
so the next
Stokes.
game, we have the New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings, with the Vikings being at home and being favored by 3.5. Who you got, Rudy?
Vikings.
Yeah, I got Vikings
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard game for y'all, Stokes.
on the road.
Damn. Yeah, I got the Vikings.
And they Vikings got a little momentum after that
No.
comeback.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, just pick your
Got
Giants,
Vikings?
man.
Yeah, I got
Now, I'm going to pick Giants because I tell you the truth, Kirk Cousins is not that astounding. But your man, Justin Jefferson, is a beast.
Yeah, you have no secondary right now.
Yeah, I don't know
Like-
who's gonna stop him.
That's the difference maker right there. Like, he can single-handedly, destroy us.
But he's so
but
good
I got-
that he make other receivers seem
But that's
better.
the thing, yo. Imagine if he had like a Mahomes or a Favre. He's actually bolstering Cousins' stats. But
guy's retarded,
Cousins is
man.
throwing the ball, so you gotta give him credit. But yeah, I got the Giants.
I just feel like from a matchup perspective, y'all don't got it. I'd rather Kirk than Daniel Jones.
I get that.
All right.
All right, so the next game we got the Cincinnati Bengals versus the New England Patriots, with the Patriots
you
being at home and Bengals being favored by 3.5.
You gotta
At
ask
this
me
point,
again, man.
I'm
I
going-
think New
after
England.
that-
You going
after that-
Patriots? Oh,
I'm going Patriots.
Yeah, man, listen.
who
Me
you got,
too.
Brody?
I'm banging with
I
the
just changed
Bengals,
my
kid.
mind,
You're
kid.
not even
Patriots.
going
They-
to hear
they
that
gotta-
come out my mouth.
They got to recover from
Yeah.
You're not
that
even going to hear that
bullshit.
come out my
He's
mouth,
not allowing
bro.
this.
So
I'm not even
you going Pats?
bro.
Yeah, I'm going Pats
You on
too.
patties?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Patty cakes.
Yeah. Bengals, man.
Joe
Yeah, I
Burrow.
can't.
Y'all
think-
bugging.
I think the New England
You
season
saw what
is
they
done.
did against
I got
the
Bengals,
Raiders.
man.
Against the Raiders.
Well,
gonna be
they,
so-
Yo,
they gonna be
against the
so
Raiders,
buttoned up.
bro. They're
this,
gonna do it again.
we'll see.
Yep.
But yo, this next game is nasty, man.
Skip
Oh
it.
my goodness. Houston Texans versus the Tennessee Titans, with the Titans being at home and being favored by 7. Now, I will say, I'm gonna just say, I got Houston in this game, man.
Ooh, okay, Stokes.
Houston been playing,
Tennessee
man.
is in a free fall, and I don't even think
It's the quarterback.
it's not just the quarterback though, man.
Yeah, but
I
they don't
think
believe
they're
in him.
utilizing Derrick Henry.
But because they've been behind a lot. So
Makes no sense, man.
I don't know, yo, they lost 4 straight,
Yeah, they did, but
and they might lose the division. Yeah,
Houston-
you giving Jaguars life.
Houston has a tie. So with that being said, I'm gonna go to Titans.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going Houston, man.
You guys are scaring me,
I
kid.
take the Titans.
Houston got a tie, bro.
They almost
They
beat
got a tie. What's their record? They got
112
one win.
and 1.
I'm not picking them. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm going. I think Houston.
We're
got
gonna
one
end
more
this
in them.
streak, man. Shout out to Tennessee.
I
They
think
gotta end this
Tennessee is reeling right now.
streak. Yeah.
They're vulnerable. Who
but
you
the
got, oh?
Tennessee is at home.
I don't care, man. They
I
lost
gotta
4
go.
straight.
I gotta go Titans.
Come on, son.
You
Who
know
you
I'm
got,
going.
Scott? Titans.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got
Titans.
Texans.
All right. So the next game
got
we
Texans?
Yeah, kid, I got Texans.
have. I'm with you, Rudy.
That's a biased pick, though.
You're never gonna pick against the Texans.
Exactly.
All right. So next game we got the Washington Commanders versus the San Francisco 49ers, with the 49ers being favored by 7 and they're playing at home. Who you got, Rudy?
The 49ers played. They didn't play. Oh, they played Seattle last week.
I like I'm going for San Fran. Yeah,
You got,
I got San Fran.
Commandos.
Scott?
I want to pick the Commandos so badly, man.
But you know better.
Nah,
Yeah.
that 18.
Give me the 49ers, man.
I'm going Commandos.
49ers.
I
I
think
got
that
49ers
quarterback
as
comes
well.
down to earth.
Nah, kid.
All right. So the next game,
It just
which
beat
is
Brady.
the
kid.
so-called meaningless games now, huh?
The
It just
meaningless
beat Brady.
of all meaningless games.
You have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys, who are at home, and the Cowboys actually being favored by 6 points. I guess that's the whole Jalen
Why,
Hurts
because-
not being
yeah.
available.
That line just
Exactly.
changed today. Yep.
And
Yeah.
guess what? Right? I'm so upset. Before I even made my pick, I'm so upset because I forgot to put them on my picks for the week. And Snake hit me. Say, yo, who you pick? And my dumb ass gonna pick the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys. I'm picking the Eagles, man.
Who you got, Scott?
I got the Dallas Cowboys
Oh,
in a meaningless game.
Cowboys and means that I'm not even gonna watch the game.
Rudy?
Got the boys.
I'm gonna do
I'm
something
going
else.
Eagles too, man. I think Gardner Minshew, if he starts, he's gonna do his thing. So I'm going with Eagles.
I'm gonna decorate my tree at that time.
All right, so the next game we have the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are at home, and the Steelers being favored
Yo,
by
I
2.5.
can't believe the
Who you got,
Steelers
Rudy?
are 6 and 8, man.
Who got again?
Mike Tomlin is 6 and 8.
They won with
Yeah.
Trubisky
The
yesterday.
Steelers
Got
are
the
not
Raiders.
6 and 8.
You got Raiders? Who you got? Oh,
I got the Steelers.
Scott?
I don't know why that game is
Give me
a
the
night
Steelers,
game.
man. I
Onyx?
can't go
Raiders.
against Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers as well.
Yo, NFL and NBA is going up against each other
I
on
know.
Christmas Day, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna
That's
talk
what
about
I'm
'em later.
watching that bid.
All right, so the next game.
I
we
just
got
want to see
Green
the
Bay-
Knicks that first game.
We got the Green Bay Packers versus the Miami Dolphins. With the Dolphins
is
being at home
Christmas
and being
Day.
favored by 6. Who you got, Rudy?
Dolphins.
Oh,
These next 4 games are all Christmas.
Yeah, 3 I think. No, 3 is Christmas. 1 is Monday.
All right. Give me the. You picked already? Oh,
Dolph.
Miami Dolphins.
Miami.
yeah, I got Miami as well. All right. So the next game we have the Denver Broncos versus the Los Angeles Rams, with the Rams being at home and the Broncos being favored by 1. I guess they're favored because Russell Wilson's not playing. I'm bad, yo.
It's
I'm
crazy.
bad, Russ.
Corey,
He's out again. You sure?
No, I'm picking.
No,
Denver,
I
bro.
don't know. I'm just
I'm
bugging.
picking Denver because Baker Mayfield's still their quarterback.
So, who you got,
I got Broncos.
Rudy?
Rams.
I know one person I'm always picking against is Baker.
Yeah, I gotta go Broncos as well. I don't want to because Denver's been
Man.
killing me this whole season, but I go Broncos, man.
Give me Denver.
So you got Denver. All
Has
right,
Denver been killing you or has Russell Wilson been killing you?
that's true. I gotta be more exact. Russell Wilson. I was a big Russell Wilson fan too, man. I hope next year he can turn it around.
Yo, if he doesn't, I tell you this much. That shit is done.
What do you got?
Yeah.
2-year contract?
I
No,
think he got a 4, right?
They gonna be stuck with
Nah,
him.
I think got 5.
120 something.
Yeah, 120 guaranteed.
Yeah. All right. So the next game we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Arizona Cardinals. with the
Why they
Cardinals
keep
being at home.
pushing this
Come on,
Brady
bro.
bullshit,
And-
yo?
Tampa Bay
They gotta
being favored
flex
by
this,
5.5. Who you got, Phonics?
And I gotta pick the Bucks, yo.
Bro, they love this man, bro. Thomas, what's his name?
Thomas
Thomas
Patrick.
Edward. No, is it Thomas
Edward.
Patrick Brady or Thomas Edward Brady?
Thomas
I'm
Edward
going with
Patrick
the Bucks,
Brady.
man. I don't even want. Let's
Scott?
zoom through this.
I'm
man.
taking the Bucks.
So,
Oh,
Cards are done.
I got the Bucks, man.
Yeah, I got the
Damn,
Bucks
yo.
too.
yo, so that's all chill because I'm going with the Bucks as well. All right, so the next game, which is the last game, we have the
Monday night
Los
game.
Angeles Chargers versus the Indianapolis Colts, with the Colts being at home and the Chargers being favored by 4.
How could you
Who you
pick the
got, Brody?
Colts?
Got
exactly.
the Colts.
Oh shit! Oh, this guy.
Rudy.
Oh,
It's like you challenged him.
I got
Shit, kid.
I got LA Chargers.
Chargers.
Charging with the Chargers.
Charges.
yeah, I got Justin Herbert and the Chargers as well.
Chargers gonna be a problem in the
I can't
playoffs,
see-
man.
I
If that
can't
coach
see
get out of the
something
way,
like that happening.
yeah, I can't.
33-0. I can't pick you.
No,
Can't pick you.
and plus that running back is out. Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor's
Bump
done
flick.
for the season.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, for
After
bump
this
flick,
is after Christmas is 2 weeks left.
2 weeks.
Listen,
I can't
man,
believe it's
we-
Christmas already.
You talking
man.
about the playoffs too?
Then, yo, we
Or
got
just
to
talking about the first round when
February.
Dallas lose?
we got to do XFL picks.
Come on, Ponix. Be nice.
Hey, what you laughing for, yo?
Be nice.
XFL picks.
Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Ponix is out.
I don't even know the teams, yo.
I want to do. We gotta
Me
do
either.
WWE picks too next, man.
At this point, right?
Yo, Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast. Week 16 picks in the books. Merry Christmas. Peace.
Yeah.
Yo,